Welcome students to S Union High School and Junior College. Standard 7th History Lesson 9 The Maratha War of Independence Part 2 Death of Sambhaji Maharaj. Aurangzeb was trying very hard to defeat Sambhaji Maharaj. He had placed Mukarrab Khan in charge of the Kolhapur province. Mukarrab Khan learnt that Sambhaji Maharaj was at Sangameshwar in Konkan. He raided the place and captured Sambhaji Maharaj. When Sambhaji Maharaj was taken to the emperor, he faced him fearlessly. By the emperor's order, he was brutally put to death on 11th March 1689. This Maratha Chhatrapati did not compromise his self-respect and faced his death nobly and bravely. The Marathas took inspiration from his sacrifice and intensified their fight against the Mughals. Chhatrapati Raja Ram Maharaj. Raja Ram Maharaj was the second son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He was born on 24th February 1670 on Raigad. He became Chhatrapati after the death of Sambhaji Maharaj. Now, Aurangzeb thought that his dream was winning the Maratha kingdom would be released. He sent Zulfikar Khan to put Raigad under siege. That time, Raja Ram Maharaj and his wife Maharani Tarabai and Sambhaji Maharaj's wife Maharani Yesubai and his son Shahu were on Raigad. It was risky for all members of the royal family to stay at one place. Maharani Yesubai tackled this unprecedented calamity very bravely, resolving that she would not surrender to the Mughals under any conditions. She took many important political decisions on Raigad. It was decided that Raja Ram Maharaj would escape from Raigad and, if necessary, go to a far off place like the Jinji. It was decided that the fight to defend Raigad would continue under the leadership of Maharani Yesubai. Maharani Yesubai chose to make Rajaram Maharaj and not her own son the Chhatrapati. Her decision is a shining example for her love for Swaraj and her extreme selflessness. She kept the Maratha Chhatrapati secure without regard for her own life or that of her son. Let's find out. Find Jinji on map of India and in the state of Maharashtra. Points to be discussed in this chapter are: on 5th of April 1689, Rajaram Maharaj escaped from the besieged Raigad with a few of his associates. He decided to go south to Jinji. The Jinji fort was invincible. It was not an easy task for the Mughals to capture this fort. Rajaram Maharaj took his faithful Sardars like Prahlad Niraji, Khando Balal, Rupaji Bhosle and managed to reach Jinji. So now we follow the textbook. Rajaram Maharaj leaves for Jinji on 5th of April 1689. Rajaram Maharaj escaped from the besiege of Raigad with few of his associates. He decided to go south to Jinji. The Jinji fort was invincible. It was not an easy task for the Mughals to capture this fort. Rajaram Maharaj took his faithful Sardars like Prahlad Niraji, Khandol Balal, Rupaji Bhosle and managed to reach Jinji. The movement of the Marathas. It was difficult to defend the Raigad fort against the might of the Mughals. The Mughals captured Raigad in November 1689 and arrested Maharani Yesubai and Shahu. While going to Jinji, Raja Ram Maharaj had assigned the duty to fight against the Mughals to Ramchandra Pant Amatya, Shankaraji Narayan Sachiv, and Santaji Ghorpade and Dhanaji Zadav. From the Maratha point of view, the situation was critical. Aurangzeb had enticed many Maratha Sardars to his side by giving them watans and jagirs. Raja Ram Maharaj also used the same tactics to thwart the Mughal plans. It was promised that if a Maratha Sardar captured Mughal territory, it would be given to him as a jagir. Due to this promise, many capable Maratha Sardars came forward. They started invading the Mughal territory with vigor and defeated Mughal generals. Santaji and Dhanaji were at the forefront in these actions against their surprise attacks and guerrilla tactics. The enormous amount of war material and heavy artillery of the Mughals were of little use. The Mughals' forces were at their wits' end. On one occasion, Santaji Ghorpade and Vithoji Chavan even cut and carried away the golden pinnacle of the emperor's own tent in a surprise attack. Siege of Jinji. Once Raigad was captured, the emperor sent Zulfikar Khan to south on the camping of Jinji. He laid siege to the fort of Jinji. The Marathas defended the fort bravely for nearly 8 years. The Mughal forces engaged in the siege were fearlessly attacked from outside by Santaji and Dhanaji. Raja Ram Maharaj escaped through the siege and returned to Maharashtra. Later, Zulfikar Khan captured the fort of Jinji. Do you know, the Mughal soldiers were so scared of Dhanaji that when their horse balked while drinking water, they would say, "Why do you see Dhanaji in the water?" The return of Raja Ram Maharaj to Maharashtra gave a boost to the Maratha activity. The Marathas attacked the Mughal territories of Khandesh, Warad, and Balgan. Raja Ram Maharaj inspired hundreds of the brave Maratha warriors like Santaji and Dhanaji with his understanding, nature, and statesmanship. He motivated them to protect the Swaraj and thus performed a very valuable task. But even as all this was taking place, Raja Ram Maharaj died on 2nd March 1700 on Sihagarh after a short period of illness. Raja Ram Maharaj was thoughtful and kind-hearted. He brought together all these capable people in the Maratha Empire. He united them, created a new enthusiasm amongst them. After the death of Sambhaji Maharaj, he fought against Aurangzeb for 11 years with great courage and intensity. Raja Ram Maharaj's greatest achievement is that he protected Swaraj in those extremely difficult times. While describing Raja Ram Maharaj, noted historian Rai Satkar G.S. Sardesai has used adjective Tribuddhin, level-headed. He cannot be described in better words than these. Do this. Interview the women in your neighborhood who have made great achievements in various fields. Maharani Tarabai. After the death of Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj, Aurangzeb thought that he had won the war against the Marathas, but it was not so. Aurangzeb was winning battle after battle, but he could not win the war. Maharani Tarabai the capable wife of Raja Ram, came forward to lead the Swaraj movement in the extremely unfavorable circumstances. Maharani Tarabai, contemporary Mughal historian Khalif Khan describes Maharani Tarabai as an intelligent and knowledgeable woman. Her management of the army and the administration had won renown even during the rule of her husband. After the death of Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj, Maharani Tarabai continued the Swaraj struggle bravely with the help of her Sardars. Aurangzeb captured Satara and Panhala from the Maratha territory, but at the same time the Marathas dashed up to the Mughal areas of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Tarabai expanded the war areas further. Sardars like Krishnaji Sawant, Khanderao Dabhade, Dhanaji Zadav, and Nemji Shinde opened battles against Mughals on various fronts outside Maharashtra. This was a sign of change in the outcome of the war. Maharani Tarabai fought for 7 years. She kept the Maratha kingdom strong. She took charge of the administration single handedly and encouraged the Sardars to participate in the mission of Swaraj. Maratha Sardars fought against the Mughals up to Shironji, Mandsaur, and Malwa. Khalif Khan has recorded that Rajaram's wife Tarabai achieved great things and displayed the qualities of leadership of the army and management of the campings. It added force to the Maratha campings. Do you know Maharani Tarabai used the guerrilla technique very effectively? Marathas were comparatively weaker than Aurangzeb in army power. Aurangzeb used his army to put siege to the forts to capture them. Marathas used to fight for the fort as long as they could. But when the rainy season approached, Khiledar of the fort pretended to side with Aurangzeb. A bribe was accepted from Aurangzeb and the fort was handed over to him. The Khiledar used to deposit this bribe amount in the Maratha treasury. When Aurangzeb repleted the wealth, grains, and ammunitions on the fort, Tarabai used to capture that fort again. This strategy of Tarabai is described as the safe deposit locker system. Do you know? While describing Tarabai's great achievements, poet Devdatta, who was the son of Parmanand, the author of the Shiv Bharat, says, Tarabai, Ramrani, Bhadrikali Kopali, दिल्ली झाली दिनवाणी, दिल्ली शाहीचे गेले पाणी, रामराणी भद्रकाली, रणरंगीन क्रोधित झाली, प्रयत्नाची वेळ आली, मुघल हो सांभाळा. Thus, Maharani Tarabai kept up the legacy of valor inherited from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Due to the forceful campings of the Marathas, Aurangzeb was frustrated. The Mughal Maratha fight had continued for 25 years. Still, the Mughals could not defeat the Marathas. In these circumstances, Emperor Aurangzeb died in 1707, Common Era, at Ahmednagar. The Maratha War of Independence ended with his death. This Maratha War of Independence was the fight between the Mughal emperor's greed to expand his empire and the spirit of independence of the Marathas. The Marathas emerged victorious in it. After the death of Aurangzeb, they led others in filling the vacuum in the political arena. They controlled the throne of Delhi, ran the affairs of almost all parts of Hindustan, and protected it. Therefore, the 18th century is known as the centenary of the Marathas. In the next chapter, we will see the achievements of the Marathas in that century. Thank you.